Hey, what's up, dudes? Staxers here, and welcome back to my NHL 19 franchise mode with the Vancouver Canucks here. And it's been quite a while. It's been 3 weeks as I expected. I thought it was going to be only for 2, but they kept me for the full 3 weeks there in my camp job. But feels good to be back. I mean, probably was the longest 3 weeks of my life, but I did make it through, which I'm pretty proud about. So in the last upload, as you can tell, I accidentally simmed over trade deadline, which was a pretty funny incident. I was supposed to sim just before trade deadline, but somehow I managed to sim over for some reason. But that's okay. I think the trades we made are good enough as it is. I don't really plan on making any other trades until the season is over. Alrighty, dudes, moving on from that. I'm only going to be back until about October 9th, and I'm not going back to camp until the 16th. But on the 9th, I do leave for Montreal. I'm going to be going to the Montreal Canadiens home opener. It is one of my favorite teams. I know I'm doing Vancouver at the moment, but Vancouver is one of my favorite teams also, I guess. But the main team that I cheer for is Montreal, so yeah, that's a thing. Other than that, I do want to go over the comments. I know there was quite a bit of comments, and I want to thank you guys for all the views. This is the most views I've had on any video on my channel. I currently have 4,000 views on the episode 1 of my Vancouver Canucks franchise mode, so we're definitely going to continue the series and move along as much as we can and make this a pretty fun series there. So I'm going to go over these comments. I know there's quite a bit. Every upload, I'm going to try to feature any comments or suggestions you guys leave in the upload, and I will go along with the comments or the suggestions that I do feature. So we're going to first go over a comment from Rex Butler here. He suggests that I trade Beagle, so that's going to happen at the end of the season here. And then he also suggests that next season I bring up Pedersen and try to get Warren Baldwin in the draft. And Warren Baldwin, he's currently probably one of the best available players in the draft. It says he's franchise potential, but that could change when he's drafted. You never know, and that's the fun thing about Fog of War. So same from Fair775. He says maybe keep Pedersen in the comments. They're having a decent year and we'll need him for a playoff push. And then he also says don't forget to look at the strength of competition when evaluating draft prospects. Some kids may have inflated stats because the competition sucks, while others may have A+ competition, and so their stats seem unimpressive. So any info like this is greatly appreciated. If you guys want to help me out with whatever you see, or if you notice I'm making a stupid decision, don't be afraid to leave a comment. I do go over them once again. Okay, so the last comment comes from ST777OVE, and what he suggests that I play Dallin with Pedersen down in the AHL. So currently Dallin, I don't think he's exactly ready to take on that top position. I know he'll probably grow a lot better as a medium top 6 forward potential playing up here, but I don't think I really want to improve his ice time too much. He is a +8 though, so we can definitely switch him with Zach here, I'll just say it. And then I also, the way I want to do this, I'm going to give Dallin some ice time here with Pedersen on the power play there. So I'm definitely going to give him ice time there. Oh man, actually I want to look at his stats quickly. So his offensive awareness is 77, his defense is 72. So I think that definitely is going to help out. We'll throw him up here on this side because let's see how Gaudet's a +9. Boucher is a +2. Yeah, we can switch him. And Boucher is only medium bottom 6 potential, so a little different from last year, NHL 18, where he was a top 9 potential player. Jeremy Wall, we're gonna make sure all our prospects are getting the right ice time down here. He hasn't exactly played a game yet, it looks like, down in the AHL. I don't think so. No, he hasn't yet. He's been in the AHL for quite a while. Wait, he's low top 4. Huh. Hopefully he can turn into something. So what we are also gonna do is we're gonna give some ice time to Yolevi on the power play also, and this way, hopefully he starts to grow a little faster. I mean, he does have 79 offense awareness, so he's pretty good offensively. I'm also gonna give him that extra ice time on the penalty kill, so we got good Branson here who's getting paid $4 million for 3 more years to play in the AHL. I think we can definitely get rid of this contract if we have to. I think I'm gonna end the upload around or probably when we have to do the contracts, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we end it. So we're gonna get this guy out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and put Yolevi in, and then we are also gonna put. See, he's low top 6. How's his defense awareness? 79. Is this 79 also? Shot blocking and everything. I think he's a lot better. Biega, he's 30 years old at the moment. We're going to give his ice time to Jeremy Waugh here. And that way Waugh can hopefully grow a lot faster than we expect, maybe. You never know. Throw him over there. Put Waugh in. Jeremy Waugh. There you go. Extras, we have Waugh on this side. Okay, Biega. Yolevi. Okay, I think that's all I really want to do for this upload, possibly. I do want to switch Biega here. With William, I think it's pronounced. Who's a little better here? Let's actually give Waugh the extra ice time. Yeah, that works. 4 and 4. I'm actually gonna switch Kira out here for Goddard. And then I'm gonna switch Goddard for Dallin. We want to give Dallin as much ice time as we can. That way he can also play with Cole in there. Switch him out once again. Dallin. There you go. Extra attacker, Elias Pettersson, Reed Boucher. We might want to switch this one also. Let's see, who can we put in other than Reed Boucher? There's good Branson, Biega, Goddard, he's been having a pretty decent year. He's 22 years old. I think he'll be ready for ice time in the NHL next year. So if we give him the ice time, hopefully he'll be a lot more NHL ready than we expect. Goalies, Nilsson and Charlie Lindgren. We did pick Lindgren off waivers, I think it was, if I recall. I'm not too sure how we got him actually. But yeah, that's the thing. None of these guys we want to give a chance, I don't think, to. And then we have Thatcher Demko, who's taking up the backup goalie role. And he's doing pretty decent. He has 9 wins in 20 games. That's almost half his games. It's pretty decent. So other than that, I'm not too sure if we're going to make any other moves here. Like I said, we might bring Elias Pettersson up for some ice time at the end of the season, near the end of the season, just for like a couple games or something. Maybe the last couple games. And then we'd probably send him back down for the playoffs there in the AHL. But other than that, I don't think we want to make any other moves here. We got Tyler Mott, maybe we can give some ice time too, but we also have Gonson, who's doing not too bad. Goldobin, sadly, isn't really doing too well. He's 23 years old. I'm looking at his potential, medium top 9. I feel like he could be a medium top 6, but I don't really watch the Vancouver Canucks. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. I think he deserves a little better rating there. Also, by the time this video is uploaded, it will be the start of the NHL season, so October 3rd. I did come in on October 2nd from camp there, but this is going to be uploaded a day after I come in. And as I know, Calgary and Vancouver are going to be playing. I'm pretty sure at 7 p.m. That should be a good game. But the game that I'm really excited for is Montreal because, like I said, I'm a Montreal fan. Maybe in the near future we can do a Montreal franchise mode or we can do a playthrough or some sort. But we'll see. Okay, so now that I've pretty much finished up all the line changes I want to make, especially for the AHL, that was really important. I'm gonna show you guys who Warren Baldwin is. So this is Warren Baldwin. He's looking like he's supposed to go first overall here. And at the moment, his potential is medium franchise. He's a center playmaker, set to go first overall. And I'm definitely gonna make it one of my goals to get this guy. I mean, if we have to trade for him, we might make a trade. I'm not too sure, but hopefully we can win the lottery here in this franchise series. So other than that, I'm not too familiar with the whole scouting system at the moment yet. I'll be honest with you. It's still a little bit of a blur for me. So if you happen to drop by this upload and you notice I'm struggling in anywhere or anything, like I said, don't forget to leave a suggestion in the comment section below. I do read through them. But other than that, we are gonna finish this season up now that we're winding down to the end of the 2019 season right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna simulate up to the 1st of April there. Yeah, April. And that will leave us with about 3 more games. Now, at this point, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring up Elias Pettersson for the last 3 games of the NHL season and see what Elias Pettersson can do in the NHL. We get a little sneak peek of what he's capable of, pretty much. And maybe that will help with his growth. Maybe he'll be way more prepared for the NHL next season. Because he'll know exactly what... Oh, let's see this. Minnesota is placing Matt Borkowski on waivers. Yeah, anyway, so the Elias Pettersson will know exactly what he should be preparing for in the NHL. I mean, it is a pretty big jump, the AHL to the NHL, in all honesty. No, I don't think I'll get him. We'll decline that for now. And then we'll continue the simulation here. So currently we're doing fairly terrible, I'll be honest. So Ben Hutton is injured, that's not a good thing. We're going to have to do some major changes here. Oh snap, maybe I should have. Oh. And I imagine we're going to have to send him down through waivers or something like that, but honestly I don't really mind losing Gabranson. If we have to lose him, we lose him, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to substitute him in. Pouliot will go up, and then Michael Delzato will go up. How's his slap shot? Let's see, slap shot, just as good as wrist shot. How Dylan DeMello? We're going to try Dylan DeMello on that side. I'm going to give him a chance there. Other than that, Pouliot, definitely going to give him some extra ice time. Delzato and DeMello, or let's see, 25 years old. Yeah, DeMello, maybe it'll help with his growth. Pouliot once again, DeMello, looking good, looking good. And then penalty kill, we definitely want to throw Goodbranson into here. Substitute. Alright, so now that I switched up all the lines, all fixed and everything, imagine I'm going to have to do that in like a couple of minutes here again because, well, the injuries are going to be over by then, I imagine. But, so Central Scouting rankings have been released. Oh, okay, so go to view draft class, let's check that out. Let's see. Central Scouting rankings. So see, as you can tell, Warren Baldwin is set to go first for almost every rank here. And it looks pretty accurate that he is going to be a franchise potential player. The next Crosby, the next McDavid, the next Matthews, whatever you want to name it. He is definitely NHL ready sentiment. He's, holy wow, there's even the weight and height. I didn't even notice that. 187 pounds, and his height is exactly 6 feet. So compared to a lot of these players here, he weighs a lot more. He's definitely going to be NHL ready, it looks like. Capo Kenko. So this is another player that we can look at here. Is a right wing two-way forward here. He's set to go 6th overall, but he's also set to go 4th overall maybe. And he is 181 pounds, so he does have quite a bit of weight to him. And he's 18 years old, so that's a thing, I guess. He has 44 games played, and he has only 16 points, but he is a plus 8 at the moment. His strengths are puck protection, magic hands, and offensive creativity. His weakness is injury prone and reach. So he doesn't have too much reach to him. So he has small stubby arms or something like that. So his personality is a very passionate person, but gets emotional at times, and he is driven to win. Potential medium elite, and similar style to Patrick Kane there. So that's pretty decent. Alright, so looking through these, I came across Dmitry Zadorov here. He's a left winger Russian player. Currently, he has 41 games played. He only has 10 points. And he's a plus 23 at the moment. And his style is a grinder style. We don't have too much info on him, sadly. I imagine we're going to have to send a scout over there to get the exact readings on this guy. But at the moment, he is an elite potential player. He's yet another player that we can go after in the draft there. Let's see. Yeah, we got quite a bit of players here. Oh, look at this guy. So this guy's 193 pounds. He's age 17. This is a big player. He's a left winger. He is a power forward, looks like. His strengths are goal scoring, pro release, and a nose for the net. He's a very passionate person, but gets emotional at times. He's driven to win. That seems to be common between a lot of these players here. But he's only a bottom 6 potential player, looks like. Bowen Byram. This is yet another player we can definitely go after. He's a left-handed defenseman, and he definitely has some good stats here. He's a really good shutdown defenseman, so that we can definitely use that on the blue line there. A heavy slap shot, and he is from the Vancouver Giants, so he'd almost be like a homegrown player, pretty much. I mean, I'm not too sure if he's exactly from Vancouver, but if we get him, he wouldn't have to move anywhere, pretty much. He's only 168 pounds, but he's medium elite potential, and is similar style to Victor Hedman. So definitely this guy is a potential player that we can go after in the draft here if we don't get 1st overall. Along with Peyton Krebs here, who is a playmaker. He currently has quite a bit of points actually in the lower leagues there for the Kootenay Ice, WHL. Wow, he's way over. Holy crap. Defensively, he's really good. Physically, he's not too physical, but I imagine if we put him with like someone who is physical, he'd probably grow a lot faster. Wow, similar style to Jean Beliveau. That's amazing. He's a good leader, is respected in the locker room, and is very loyal. So other than that, we also have Kirby Dash here, WHL. He has medium elite potential, but that's not exact reading. Has a pro mentality already at a young age. Any team would love to have his personality in the room. So he has a good personality for sure. Leadership ability. Currently has quite a bit of points in the WHL there. Bermisov. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely have quite a bit of options here. Christian Hedman. Potential 7th defenseman. That's not good at all. Ryan Suzuki. Huh. I wonder if he's related to the other Suzuki that was just drafted to Montreal, I imagine, hey? medium elite potential, possibly. Yet another character we can go after. So yet another injury happened down in the AHL, sadly. This is going to be an ongoing occurrence, and it's going to get a little annoying, so I'm going to have to switch these lines up pretty quick here, so I'll be right back. Okay, so there you go. Finished that up. Got that all switched up, and I accidentally simulated a little bit ahead too without starting my recording. But you know, that happens. Anyways, Calgary and Vancouver here. Rivalry matchup. Well, look at that. So a lot of injuries are starting to happen now that it's near the end of the season. It's kind of sad, but you know, it happens. It happens. I'm going to go ahead and continue the simulation here. Get a win there. Ben Hutton has now returned. Well, my voice is getting pretty irritated here. We're gonna have to send down. Let's see. No, I'm gonna go with Goodbranson. So Goodbranson, we're gonna send him through waivers. Hopefully, he doesn't get claimed. But if he does, it's not too big of a problem. And he didn't get claimed, so pretty stoked about that. Let's go ahead and get Ben Hutton in here. Goalie West. That. DeMello. Switch him with Ben Hutton. How's Pouliot doing right now? -19. He's not doing too well. I think Hutton would do a lot better up there. Hutton. Okay, and then once again, Ben Hutton. We gotta give him as much ice time as I can. I know he's injured at the moment. Hopefully he doesn't get injured again. That'd be pretty stupid. There you go. That works. Okay, so all the lines I switched up again. Probably gonna have to do that in a bit here again, as I imagine. Alrighty, dude. So we're near the end of the season here. As you can tell, Brock Besser has kind of taken the lead in point scoring. He is still a -15 at the moment, but he has 62 points at the moment in 78 games played, so I'm fairly happy with his progress this year. I imagine if we kept him on that right side during the power play, he might have did a lot better, but that's okay. Now we know we keep on the right side there. Other than that, because it is near the end of the season, I do want to bring up Elias Pettersson. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do that. Alrighty, so this is a move I'm going with, dudes. As you can see, Elias Pettersson is now 80 overall there, so he's experienced some growth, as did Reed Boucher, but he's only medium bottom 6, so I'm not too worried about bringing him up to the NHL. I think we can just leave him down there. I'm going to try this move on. Hopefully Shaylee doesn't get picked up, that way I can just slot him in over Pettersson's spot. And we're just going to do this for the last 3 games there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Dalian has gained morale, and I think Shayla may have been picked up. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to scratch Jay Beagle, because currently he is being, let's see, -6, +2. How's his face-offs? 73, 80. Well, we'll keep him on the side there. But yeah, as I was saying, Jay Beagle is going to be traded anyways. We're going to go ahead and scratch him. I'm going to go down here, and there he is. Substituting all the lines. Shaler. There it is. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a quick, I guess, a quick slow simulation of the San Jose game. I want to see if Elias Pettersson can do anything in the up here with the Vancouver Canucks as a depth forward. I also want to check out something quickly, see if he's slotted in any special minutes there. Pettersson on there. We're actually going to switch him for Sutter. There you go. Oh. And then, or no. We'll switch him for Virtanen maybe. How's his defense? Oh, decent defense. Try that. Sutter and Virtanen. Let's do Horvat. Give Horvat a little extra ice time here for the last couple games. Sit her up there, I think. Right? Yeah, that works. There you go. So let's see how Elias Pettersson does in his first game there. So simulate. We're gonna go to goals, and then so Vlasic and Brendan Dillon are gonna score. Second period, Meyer and Kevin LeBlanc. Third period, nothing. So nothing has really happened for that, sadly. And then Christopher Tanev, I'm gonna quickly fix this. Okay, so lines are all fixed. I decided to put Eric Goodbranson up on that top two pairing there. I know he's not very good, but maybe if we give him some ice time, he might grow just a little bit for next year, hopefully. Because he still is a top 4 potential player. That hasn't changed now that he's in his prime. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do another slow simulation here. Probably the last 3 games we'll just do this. So there it is, Virtanen scores, and then he scores once again on Pekka Rinne. Ryan Ellis comes back for Nashville. And then Sven Birchie gets a goal, while Kyle Turris will put one in the back of the net also. Bessie scores, and there you have it. Elias Pettersson gets his first goal as a Vancouver Canucks. I'm going to go to all events here. Did he get any assists? No, not really. Just nice sauce from Gauntz and Nikolai Goldobin there. Seems to have some chemistry there going. We're going to try that out. So Gauntz, Goldobin, and Elias Pettersson. There you have it. +1, 1 goal. He's definitely living up to his draft position there. For sure, for sure. I actually want to check out something. Morel. Oh, you can't look at their personality after the fact that you've drafted them, I guess. It's pretty interesting. Okay, let's go to the last game here. So let's go ahead and simulate up to this. The final game here. Go to roster moves. So Christopher Tanev is back. We're gonna completely take out Goodbranson there. There you go. Then we're gonna put Christopher Tanev in. Substituting all lines. Stetcher, he's a +6. Who's not doing too good at the moment? Probably Derek Pouliot, but we're gonna keep him in there because he deserves the ice time. He needs it, if anything. And then power play, also Christopher Tanev. Penalty kill, he's already in there. Right in there. 3-on-3. Michael Del Zotto. Let's switch him out. There you go. That should do it pretty much. Down here we have Yolevi. Let's see. Let's take out this guy. Why not? Put in Goodbranson. And then probably keep him down there, I guess. I don't know. That works. Power play. Penalty kill. Let's go like this for the moment. Biega. We're gonna give Goodbranson some extra penalty kill minutes, so. Same with right here. That way Yolevi has someone to learn off of. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this last game here. So simulate. There you go. Go to goals. So Jaskin and O'Reilly are going to score for St. Louis. Virtanen's going to fire one into the back of their net. He's been on fire as of late. And then Gagne and Horvat, and that will do it for the season for the Vancouver Canucks. So we definitely have some chemistry between Horvat, Besser, and Baerchi now. Maybe that will grow into next year. Unless we get a top left winger right there to play with Bessie and Bohorvat. Other than that, not too much we got out of this game. I mean, Vertan, Sutter, and Leipzig. That looks like a possible third line maybe next year. I don't know. We will see. But other than that, that's pretty much end of the season for this one. Okay, so now that the season's over, we can definitely send Pedersen back down. Give him some extra ice time in the AHL, and hopefully he'll continue to grow. Because, well, he had 3 games played up here, and he managed 1 goal. He's definitely going to be ready for next year. I know that for a fact. But other than that, the highlight of this season seems to be Brock Besser, as I expected. I mean, he had 63 or 65 points in 81 games played. That's not too bad. Minus 14. I mean, if we find someone who's very good defensively, and if we bump up our defense there, I imagine Brock Besser is going to be a point per game player, like more than certain that will happen. And we also want to bump up the second line. I mean, from the most play of the year, we had 2 third liners on that second line, grinding it out pretty much. And yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and send Pedersen down. So for Pedersen, we can just pretty much send him down. Where is he, actually? Where is he? There he is. We'll switch him with Shaler there. Swap him in again. Put Jay Beagle into there. And then let's switch Pedersen back into his original spot there. Is he an extra attack also? Oh yeah. There you go. Dallin, he's working hard on the ice, it looks like. There you go. So other than that, we're gonna go ahead and advance. Looks like the Comets have another couple games here. That's it for the regular season for the NHL. I know that. 4-2 win there. Looking pretty good. Anyway, so I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate up to the draft. I'm really hoping that we do get first pick, and if we don't, then I might try to pull a couple strings and try to get Warren Baldwin there, but if I can't, then I apologize. But yeah, let's go ahead and simulate to the draft. So, playoffs are complete. The playoffs have ended. Your Stanley Cup champions, the Pittsburgh Penguins, surprise, surprise. Calder Cup champions, Springfield Thunderbirds. I don't know which team that's for, to be honest there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to see what pick we have, and if we have first overall pick, I'm going to be so stoked. And sadly, we don't. We got 9th overall pick. I mean, it's not too bad. I imagine we can get something good still at 9th overall. No, I don't think I'll try to get Warren Baldwin there, to be honest. Oh, retired players. So Marian Hossa retires at age 40. What a legend. What a legend. Well, I mean, 1,000 points. That's quite a bit of points. Matt Cullen, he also retires at age 42. He's been playing for quite a while, him. Martin Erat, he retires at age 37. I have no idea who that is. Derek War, I know who that is. Milan McCulloch. Wow. Hanging up the skates. Horton, Stajan, Malone, Paul Martin, Michael Roosevelt, Dominic Moore, Kevin Bieksa, Steve Bernier, Mike Letestu, calling it quits at 34, David Clarkson, Marcel Gark, and so on and so on. Jordan Tutu, wow. Wow, I didn't realize he was on here. Yeah, so far so good, I guess. Brandon Press there. The following retired players are now a scout. David Clarkson and Matt Cullen. Wow, I didn't know players become scouts after, or can become a scout. That's really cool, actually. Anyways, so we're at the draft, and like I said, we have 9th overall. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into this pretty much. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, what we're really looking for is either a right-handed defenseman or a left winger. Someone that could set up not only Bo Horvat but Brock Besser, and someone who's really good at playmaking and is good defensively. I mean, we're looking towards the future. Definitely gonna need someone to be line mates with Horvat and Besser there in the future. If not, we're also gonna want a defenseman to play with Yolevi or something like that. But other than this, like, I can check if the Philadelphia Flyers want to give it up, but I highly doubt it. As you can tell, they don't want to give it up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sim past that, and well, there's Warren Baldwin, 1st overall. Burmistrov goes 2nd overall. The Coyotes pick up Krebs there. There's what's his name again? Capo Caco will go to the Detroit Red Wings. Montreal will get Wingles. And there's a Vancouver-born player, sadly. There goes Datch. And then there's Peteni. So it comes up to Vancouver now. We got to make a really good decision here. Make sure we're picking the right player. I mean, we could get Ryan Suzuki as a centerman, but we're pretty decent on centerman. There's Michael. And then there's Christian Hedman. Very good choices right there. So we got a left winger right here, Samuel Poulin. Could be a medium lead, potentially. His weaknesses are reach in his hands. He doesn't have a similar style to anyone. This is going to be a big decision, dudes. I really don't want to make a bad decision here. Matthew Robertson. Fedorov, I'm definitely not getting that guy. Dmitry Zadorov. £192. CS ranking is 20. I mean, I can take the best player available at the moment, who is this guy right here. I mean, look at the amount of points he had. He has elite speed. His potential is only top 9 medium though. He lacks bulk, reach, and must bulk up. That's pretty much it. He's a power forward that's not very bulky, I guess. I don't know. Well, I guess when you look at it, he's 6'2" and he's 167 pounds, so he can definitely bulk up there. But he's set to go 9th overall. But I feel like skipping him, to be honest. I mean, we have a 6'3", 205-pound player right here, and Michael Vukojevic. Let's see. Or we can get Hedman, who's more of a defenseman. He kind of shuts it down. See, the thing about Ryan Suzuki though is he's a centerman, and he definitely can play the left side if we really want him to. So that's a possibility also. Definitely a possibility. He does have a similar style to anyone. But it looks like he's only going to be a top 6 pairing player or something like that. Yeah, this is a really hard decision. Really hard decision. I'm looking at this guy. I feel like this guy would be the choice. I just honestly don't know, to be honest. Oh, what the hell? Well, okay, I guess. Well, that just happened. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the time. My bad. Well, I'm just messing up like crazy in this series, but that's okay. We get Cozens, and I hope that his potential is better than that. I mean, he is set to go 9th overall anyways. I really hope I didn't screw up on that one. Really don't. Okay, let's send him to our next pick. I'm not too worried about these other picks, to be honest. Let's get through this draft as quick as possible, especially after that screw up. Vitaly Bure. He's a left winger. He had 48 games played. He only had 6 points, so that's not good. Playmaker. 2 points. Oh, this guy looks pretty decent. Should we try him? Gem or bust. This guy is more than likely to be a gem, so I'm gonna go ahead and go for him. Let's see what we can get out of this guy, and hopefully that he turns out a lot better than our 9th overall pick and makes up for it, because that was a pretty fail moment there, I'll be honest. Bradley DiPietro. Don't we already have a DiPietro on our team here? Butterfly. This guy's set to be a gem. This guy's set to be a bust, as you can tell. Anti-Cirella. No. You know what, I'm going to try goalie. I mean, Thatcher Demko is fairly... He's getting up there in age, I guess. Like, he's almost at his peak potential. Well, not peak potential. He's almost 27 years old. He's almost in his prime, pretty much. And that's usually when players stop growing, pretty much. So it'd be nice to have a potential goaltender to grow with other than Thatcher Demko. So I'm going to go ahead and pick DiPietro for that pick. 2nd rounder. So let's go to the 3rd round there. And Tony Honka. He's set to be a gem. Mike Howe. Who's Mike Howe? Not too sure. He was a -2 with 14 games played. I don't know about that one. Four games played, 4 penalty minutes. I don't know about that one. High elite. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no way. You know what? I'm gonna go for this guy. Let's try him. Skinner. Let's see what he turns out to be for us. Let's go to the next pick. I guess next season we're gonna have to look at a lot of these players in the preseason to get their actual readings. That's gonna be quite the hassle, but it'll work out somehow. Definitely. Nikita Shirokov. 8 games played. He was +1. Medium elite. Right winger. Stewart. His physicality is a D at the moment, so I don't know about that one. Is there a defenseman? We're gonna go with Lack. Another goaltender, why not? Go with Lack. So if I'm making any like screw ups or anything, let me know, you guys. I mean, I really want to get the opinions on you guys, or I want to get your feedback when it comes to drafting and anything I do on here. Just let me know in the comments. I'm always open to constructive criticism there. So this guy's set to be high elite, possibly. He had quite a bit of points, actually. Wow. He's a right winger. You know what? Let's try him. Let's give him a try. Okay, let's go to the next one. What do we have here? Let's see. Low top 4. He's right. Yeah, okay, right-handed. I'm not even gonna fret on that one. Let's give him a try. 7th round. Probably not much important on this round right now. Right-handed? Yes. There you go. Defense. Oh wait, hold up. Nah, no, I'm not gonna. Let's go with them. Alright, so there you have it. So we have Cozens, Seal, DiPietro, Skinner, Lack, McKenna, Thorson, and Laraback picked for the 2019 draft here. Pretty stoked on this. Hopefully that Cozens wasn't a screw up there. I definitely wasn't paying attention to the time, which is my apologies. Okay, so we're at the re-sign phase. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. My voice is getting a little bit. Well, I'm starting to lose my voice for some reason. It kind of hurts for talking for so long. So I'm gonna end the video here now. This has been the second episode for my Vancouver franchise series. I know my first one got a ton of views, so I'm kind of hoping a lot of you come back to watch this and continue watching this. I'm gonna try to feature as many comments as I can into these uploads, so don't forget to leave a comment and leave a like before you go. But other than that, this has been Staxers there, and well, I guess I'll show you who we got to re-sign first. The following scouts have expiring contracts on your team. The re-sign phase starts today and must also tender contracts to some skaters and go blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. So I guess we gotta make sure we look at the scouts contracts also. It's gonna be a big time decision. So Brock Besser, restricted free agent. He's definitely gonna want a big pay raise. There's Ben Hutton, Godolbin, Leipzig, Marcus Granlund, Reed Boucher, not Jake Vertan, he's still good. Jay Beagle, no, Jay Beagle's good. Michael Desato, Brendan Gaunce, Archibald, Tyler Mott, Kiro McEnemy, and so on. So we can also get Jet Wu in here. I imagine we're gonna go ahead and sign him, more than likely. Mark Crone, LaPlante, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody there. He's 20 years old, Jeremy McKenna. Hopefully he turns out. There's Skinner, he can be a possible franchise player, but I highly doubt it considering he only played 14 games and he has no points. That guy might be a bust if anything. Yeah, those are the guys that we had to sign there. So yeah, other than that, this has been Staxers. Thanks for watching. And we'll see what happens in the next upload. What's up, bro?